Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about one main gains of the legalization of marijuana. Attention, my opponent might be want to blame the government of Texas by not legalizing the marijuana. She might be thinking that the legalization will help the economy to grow more every day, just for the reason that there's a lot of smokers that will invest a lot of money in cannabis. She also might be thinking that the cannabis can really help in the health of people who are sick. By realizing her point of view, we can notice that she has not seen that the legalization of marijuana can cause a huge problem in the society by causing a lot of death, crimes, and violence. As we know, there's a lot of problems that this legalization can bring to our society and to the people's life. Furthermore, let's examine some of the problems that this marijuana can cause in the society and the people who consume it. As you can see, my opponent is not looking at the risks that this legalization can take to our country. If have you ever noticed that this problem has been many years back? People protest this cannabis should be legal to buy it, but what they know is some of the problem that this is gonna cause. There's a reason why my opponent is showing recent statistics saying that the legalization is working in some other states. As you know, this cannabis is not legalized in too many states. Just in California, as you know, the only state that have been legalized is California, Colorado, Nevada, etc. There's not too many countries they have passed the law to legalize the marijuana. But if you make some research of this state legalizing the possession of cannabis, you can buy marijuana, but you cannot use it for medical. It's not legal to use it for medical yet. My opponent might have forgotten to mention this detail about what were some of the terms that this cannabis was legalized. This cannabis can be used only by smoker and have a clean record with no crime or violence, so they can sell it to you. As you know, there's a lot of people who doesn't have a good record. They got maybe they have been stopped in the past years. They have been stopped with cocaine, and they have been going jail. They might have been have some of the crime. So it's not too. If they're gonna legalize this marijuana, they're not gonna sell it to any people. They're gonna see the people's record first before they sell it. The legalization of marijuana should not be considered for many things that this cannabis has caused during the years. I don't know if have you ever known this cannabis continue to be legalized more and more. More and more, they will becoming a huge problem for the society because people get addicted to it. The people who consume marijuana, some of them getting crazy for the effect that the cause of demand. How you know, some of the people who consume this kind of type of drug have an effect not only in their body, living life, but also in their minds. The legalization of the marijuana is not going to help with the signal of people. Actually, it will make things worse in many ways. As you all know, the people who are consuming this will cause a lot of damage in their body by affecting first their lungs, throat cancer, and affecting their minds. Like I said before, the people who consume the cannabis get sick faster than we think. Imagine being consuming this cannabis every day, will people die faster than we think? If we consume it until this drug kills our system, our brain, by making you get crazy, the consumption of marijuana can lower your quality of life. Sometimes it's not necessary to make some research about this problem, what is happening in daily life, or what is happening or what is going on over the internet, saying that a lot of people get crazy with the effect of the marijuana. Sometimes we have it in front of our face and we're not able to see it. For example, if you go somewhere, you can see there's a lot of homeless. They consume it, or they might consumed it before when they were young. As you can see, some of the fact that this marijuana can consume in some of the people feel like this marijuana can relax them. Some of them make it get hungry. Some of them make it go like high, like some of the people say. But besides that, what they not notice is that this should not be legalized. The one that this is not should not be legalized for many reasons. Because the people who get not a good effect about this marijuana can can cause crime, even violence. If it has some research says nearly 1 in 5 women, 18.3%, the United States have been raped at some of their lives, including completing first penetration, attempt to first penetration, or alcohol or drug facility. As you know, when the people consume this marijuana, let's say if we're in a party or something, we're having a party or something, and the people, let's say most of the young people are consuming marijuana, they're smoking marijuana. Some of them will having a different reaction. Some of them, like I said before, will get hungry, will get high, like they want to sleep or something. But some of them will get crazy, making them to do things that they don't want to do. Sometimes, like this effect of the marijuana can make you to do like violence against people, the people is around you. I don't know. Sometimes people you want to hit the people where you're in effect of this marijuana. So it's kind of dangerous if they trying to think this marijuana should be legalized. Also, the marijuana can affect your sexual life. That's definitely because smoking can lead to impotent smell, which means the man who consumes cannabis run the risk of being fertile. This can also impotence in woman's life too. Many people, it is not serious about this situation, but what they're not realizing is that they can have a baby, but when the baby is born, there will many circumstances that the baby comes out premature or default, all because of the consumption of marijuana. My opponent might not see this circumstance that the legalization can provoke risks for people's lives. The solution for this situation or for this issue is that the marijuana should not be legalized. This is only going to cause more problems in society and people. By reading some of the problems that cannabis has on young people, it's much better to keep away. Keeping this marijuana away will help the young people to have a high quality of life and a better future. As you know, the people who consuming, I don't know about my cousin. I have a cousin. He consumes marijuana and he uses it every day. And every time I go to his apartment, what I can see of his living life, he's not he's not living in a good life because the quality of his life is lower than I thought. Because sometimes when I go to, like I said, I go to see his apartment, I can see a lot of nasty things over there. Like he was smoking, he get lazy, he don't want to do anything to his apartment, and always the apartment smell weak, and that is something like that. I think that the people doesn't want. I mean, I wouldn't want this for my life. So the solution for this is that to not to protest that this marijuana should not be legalized in our country, because this is not gonna help our community. This is not gonna help our people life. Instead of, it's gonna ruin the people's life. But really, some of the problems that this legalization can cause in the social people, it's much better to keep it away. Keeping this marijuana away will help the young people to have a high quality life and better future. I don't know if when I was in high school, I used to see a lot of kids who use marijuana, even if they were in 12th grade, they were in 11th grade, they were even when younger people than me. I remember I was 16 years old, and there were people who had 14 years old. They were using and consuming marijuana, and I think it's really bad for these young people, because what they really think in their mind in that moment is that they don't want to go to school. They skip classes every day. They prefer to go sell marijuana, consume marijuana with their girlfriend. So it's much better to keep it away from people's life. It will help a lot. That's why this marijuana should not be legalized. By visualization, this thing that happen in their daily life. Imagine being homeless with a lower quality of life, where you cannot find a better job, having a beautiful family, or imagine being a criminal just for the effect of marijuana that make you feel more unstoppable. Like I said before, this marijuana have some effect. Sometimes this effect make you to have make you do crazy thing. I think you don't do this for your life, where you cannot keep the control of your own life for being addict who can not live with having a cigarette, tobacco, marijuana in the body. They should start realizing this legalization will bring a lot of problems for the young people and adults quickly, as you can imagine. Because if we realize how many people every day get into gangs to sell marijuana, like I said before, the young people, in other drugs, if they look at this life, well, they were ended in jail or dead. Most of the people believe that their action that we should take is that some of the action that the people is taking right now is that they believe that their action will have another effect in the daily life, and this thing they consume and help them rather stay away from the pain. That with this they don't feel the pain that the other people feel. For example, if we ask a lot of people that they smoke marijuana, they will always say something like this is help me to not feel sad, or but what they don't look at this is that this thing that is keeping them out of pain lead them to do a lot of crazy things, like I said before, in their life. Some of them even kill themselves, or if you feel like you have no one else around you, but you feel, if you see, well, this is what it affect them, you can see this is affecting their life, because people they're killing themselves. So the people they're killing themselves and keep them away from their families. That's why when we look a lot of homeless people, it's because their family throw them out of their consuming, throw them out of their house because they're consuming something that won't bring anything good into their life, and it will cause them more problems. That's why I think marijuana should not be legalized.